Hello everyone, this is Dr. Keith Lipinski, and this is AAW News. Well, if you were not of the 250 people who sold out the Berwyn Eagles Club for AAW's 9th anniversary show, Epic, you definitely have missed out, my friend. It was a wonderful evening of pro wrestling excellence brought to you by the 9-year-old Pro Wrestling Redefined, AAW. What a great night. Top to bottom, fantastic evening. Headlined, of course, by the man that was crowned AAW Heritage Champion last month, the one and only Attitude, Heart, Charisma, the Johnny Gill of AAW, as it were, ACH. And he went 30 minutes with the #1 contender for Michael Elgin's AAW Heavyweight Championship, the American Wolf, Davey Richards. Right before that, in a match that no one in Berwyn will forget anytime soon, possibly the best match in the city of Berwyn in quite some time, we had former Triple Crown champion Jimmy Jacobs going down to defeat at the hands of the rising Shane Hollister, along with Scarlett. We'll touch more on those two later in this report. Also, debuts, we had them. Ethan Page and Josh Alexander impressed everyone, and they will be back very, very soon in the AAW rings. Also, Keith Walker, Ryan Boz, in, I don't know if it would technically be called a wrestling match. It was more of a mugging of some sort. Up and down, this was a fantastic night of pro wrestling that will be soon available from our good friends at smartmarkvideo.com. You will definitely want to check out Epic, because it was, in fact, pun intended, epic. And I could talk all day about Epic, but I'm here to give you the news and the big leading news stories coming up as we head to our next show, the Point of No Return, on Friday night, April the 12th, the opening night, as it were, of the huge cavalcade of wrestling events headed to the Berwyn Eagles Club in beautiful Berwyn, Illinois. The main event has been signed, sealed, and delivered. We saw this coming. On 2 occasions, Davey Richards has gotten the best of AAW Heavyweight Champion Michael Elgin, attacking him from behind at Bourbon Street, attacking him from behind at Dirty Deeds and Palatine. And now, these two men, these two gladiators of the squared circle, will face off, this time with the AAW Heavyweight Championship lying in the balance. Michael Elgin, Davey Richards is your main event for Point of No Return. And here with comments, the American Wolf, Davey Richards.
You know, Michael Elgin, I don't know if you're a religious man, but if you are, it might be time to join the faith of Davey Richards. You see, in your world, I am God. Because, Michael, when it comes to you, I have created and I shall destroy. See, people say that, oh, Davey, you jumped him twice. No, I see, I made a statement twice. Okay? And there's one thing you've made apparently clear to everyone. When it comes to title match of Davey Richards, well, Mike, you always come up a little short. Okay? So I know, Mike, you're one of the hottest names, and I've been there, brother, and it's a great feeling. Everyone's talking about you. Those paychecks keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But now, you're about to run into a brick wall of reality. That is the American Wolf. April 12th. This is happening, Michael. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to take your belt. I'm going to show everyone, including you. Actually, I'm going to remind you, because you know, we all know, I'm the best wrestler in the world. Berwyn, Illinois. AAW Heavyweight Championship. Hunt's on.
That is going to be outstanding. We've seen what these guys can do with each other. It's like magic. And so much more. That is your main event for Friday night, April the 12th. Also signed in another rematch, a more heated match, and I know that sounds surprising. However, this one's a little bit more personal. We will be seeing Shane Hollister with Scarlett against Sami, Callihan. These two met a few months ago at 115 Bourbon Street, and we saw what happened there. If I must refresh your memory, I will. Sami Callihan, Shane Hollister had a grueling match, back and forth. Both men had the advantage for a short period of time. In the end, however, it was the loaded handbag of Scarlett, and by loaded I mean very, very expensive as opposed to weight, although I have not weighed it, and that loaded handbag causing Shane Hollister the match. That, and of course, miscommunication by those two. AAW News attempted to get some words from Shane Hollister after the match, and we walked in on this.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. You're not pulling your weight. You need to start pulling your weight around here. Get the camera out of here. Seriously, get it out of here. Get it out of here. I don't want you filmed right now. Get away from me.
I just don't understand what the problem is. I mean, you beat ACH, and you beat Cabana. I mean, you won the #1 contendership. This is why you're not champion yet. It shouldn't be this hard.
What you are calling hard, I see, is a common denominator. I have all these men beat all the time. And then somebody sticks their nose in my business and interferes. When I'm talking to you, look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Grab your stuff, grab mine, and go to the car. Now. Oh, since the camera's still here, I have a message for Sami Callihan. You think it's one and done and over? No. Failure is no longer an option, Sami. I'm gonna hurt you real bad. If we would've went to high school together, Sami, I heard about how fat you were. Cannonball Callihan, as they called you. I would've beat the snot out of you and stole your lunch money. Next time we're in the ring together, and that's gonna be real soon, I'm gonna hurt you beyond belief.
We definitely have seen a different side of Shane Hollister since, of course, that match at 115 Bourbon Street. More importantly, he's found a way to make Scarlett act a little bit differently. And those actions were definitely seen as Shane and Scarlett pulled up to the epic event. Here, though, is footage of Shane and Scarlett. Seems like they are on the same page. We shall see. Hey Shane, Shane Hollister, Keith Lipinski, AAW News.
1 second. You gonna get out of the car?
Oh, yes.
What's going on?
What's going on? I wanted to talk to you guys. We saw last time on AAW News, it seemed there was a problem between you two, and I want to make sure everything is good for tonight.
Oh, we've come to an understanding. We're okay. We're fine right now.
That's fantastic. And legendary Dan Lawrence is here?
Hey, thanks for picking me up, dude. I'd love to give you some gas money, but I'm not gonna.
Don't worry, he's got it.
All right, hey, why don't you run along and beat it, Davey? We gotta talk, homie.
Okay.
Thanks again for hooking me up with a ride. I know we're not the best of buds, but the thing is, there's a lot of people around here that I don't like. There's a lot of people that I know you don't like. And as it turns out, we don't like a lot of the same people.
Yeah?
I got a problem with Colt Cabana. I mean, I got problems going all the way back to Greg Iron. And like I said, I know they're the same problem. So when this Jamoke and these two aren't around, you and I gotta have a little chit chat. But tonight, I gotta borrow this guy, all right? I need a tag team partner.
Okay. Yeah! Take him.
Yeah! All right, I'll catch up with you inside.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I'll catch up with you guys later, and I'm gonna try my best to not catch up with you.
Well, tonight, it's me and Jimmy Jacobs. Somebody I, once upon a time looked up to. But tonight, Jimmy, you're standing on the tracks, and the train's coming.
So, Shane Hollister definitely had some personal things to say to Sami Callihan. We reached Sami Callihan with comments that Shane had made towards him. because that's what we do as journalists here at AAW News. Here now, with his rebuttal, as it were, because we believe in fair time here, the Callihan Death Machine, Sami Callihan.
You can't just let me enjoy my beer and watch the game, can you? I'm trying to enjoy my victory beer and watch the game. You gotta bother me like always. Fine, I'll give you a couple words. Shane Hollister, tonight me and you got in the ring. And tonight I won because I'm the better man. It doesn't matter in high school if you were the jock, if you were the cool kid, if you were the guy that would pick on someone like me. Because this isn't high school. This is real life. I'm a 25-year-old man and I can fight my own battles. You want to talk a lot of shit, you want to say, if we were in high school, I was the type of kid you'd pick on and call fat and you'd take my lunch money. Just because I was fat doesn't mean I couldn't have kicked your ass. You're the exact type of person I hated in high school and I hate now in my real life. You think you're all that. You think you can treat girls like shit. You think you can do whatever you want because you have cool hair, you got muscles, you're skinny. You're one of the cool kids. You sit at the cool kids table. This isn't high school anymore, Shane. This is real life. There's no cool kids tables. There's no cliques. There's me and you. If you have beef, don't shove your girl down and treat her like shit. If you have an issue with me, you come to my face and you say it to my face. Tonight I was the better man because I am the better man. I don't hit women. I don't treat them like shit. I go in the ring, I get my business done, and I go have a drink and watch the game. I'm disgusted. I am disgusted by you. The next time, me and you get in the ring, and I know it's gonna happen. I'm not just gonna beat you, I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm not a little fat kid. I'm not the little short kid that everyone made fun of. I'm not the biggest dog in the fight, but damn right, Shane, and you know it, I'm the scariest. Now leave me the hell alone and let me watch the game.
So, Jimmy Jacobs, journeyman grappler, has been all over the world. He stepped in the ring at Epic against Shane Hollister. And the two guys literally tore the house down. Scarlett was there, along with that Marcus Crane fellow. However, she was not the Scarlett that we're accustomed to seeing. Not a lot of reaction from her during the match. And she was also wearing sunglasses indoors at night. She is not Corey Hart. Let's take you to some footage of the end of that match with Jimmy Jacobs. And Scarlett gets involved. What's going on here with Scarlett and Shane, and I tried to get a comment from the both of them after the show. They wouldn't talk to us, but our cameras caught a conversation that they had, and Scarlett noticed the camera of AAW News, and she had some own comments of her own.
Shane, baby, I'm so proud of you.
Do you think I care that you're proud of me? Keys, woman. Come on. Go grab my bag and the rest of my stuff. I'll bring the car around.
I need to talk to Sami. I need to talk to Sami.
So, Callihan, Hollister, Part 2, Friday, April 12th. It's a grudge match. It should be awesome. What role will Scarlett play? I'm very curious to find out. And why does she want to talk to Sami? That's just, though, we will keep you abreast and updated on this situation. Another grudge match signed for April 12th in Berwyn, Illinois. We'll see the North Stash Express, Darren Corbin and Marion Fontaine. Last time we saw them was at 115 Bourbon Street after that brutal Berwyn Street fight. It seemed like Darren was letting Fontaine go. It seemed like he was letting Fontaine spread his wings and fly away. However, at the point of no return, they will be teaming, perhaps for the last time, as the losing team must disband. As the North Stash Express will be taking on Big Keith Walker, Tweet Phoenix, the brains of Kevin Harvey, and the body of Nikki Mayday. We Are Here. We got these exclusive comments from We Are Here as they found AAW news and wanted to issue the statement you're about to see right now.
If there is a God, I pray that he's listening.
See, I've traded in the gods of Olympus for a better group of like-minded people who have something in common with me. And those things are chaos, destruction, and domination. We told you to expect us. Now, we are here.
We're here. We're here.
We are here.
We're here.
You're here
I'm
to prove that
here.
there's more to talent than silicone enhancements and displays of the epidermis. You're here because you're the toughest son of a bitch this company's ever seen. You're here to prove all the pitfalls that you've seen in 9 years of AAW. And I'm here just to raise a little hell and have my fun with you. Speaking of having fun, you two have some fun coming up.
Oh, coming up, Corbin, Fontaine, long time coming, man. Whoever loses, they can never team again. It's unfortunate you both made such a cute couple, but as good as your partner may be inside your head, I've got this as a partner.
That's pretty slipping.
Corbin, Fontaine, Tweak, and myself have been dealing with you for many years now, and this has gone on long enough. Fontaine, you stuck your nose into somewhere where it didn't belong. And I'm gonna do exactly what I said I was gonna do to you that night in Bourbon Street when I knocked your ass flat on the goddamn ground. Corbin, I'm gonna take you out of AAW once and for all. Tweak and myself, we're gonna murder you. We're gonna hurt you. We're gonna cause pain. We're gonna cause you to bleed. And next month, somebody is gonna die, baby!
It's time that we shave the North Stash off the face of AAW.
Would this be the end of the chapter of one of the most brutal feuds in not only AAW history, but professional wrestling history? We'll definitely see on Friday night, April the 12th, at the point of no return. Going back to Big Keith Walker and our epic event, him and Ryan Boz had a match. And I use the term match loosely. They wrestled for a few minutes, and then it became a fight, a brutal fight. It was sort of like watching two monster trucks chase each other on top of the Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. And then the Giant fell off the Cobo Hall and headlined them at WrestleMania once. Yes. No. Ryan Boz and Keith Walker tore into themselves with a fury that we have not seen in some time. I'm still picturing Ryan Boz's chest in my head. It's brutal. AEW News attempted to get a picture and get some footage of Ryan Boz's chest after his match with Keith Walker so it would be in your head as well, ingrained in your memory as it is in mine, when we caught AAW owner Jim Lyman visiting Boz and giving him a gift.
Keith Walker, he hits hard, but I'm still standing, Keith. You know what you did? You woke me up, Keith.
Hey, I've been having some problems around here with my matchmaker and all this other stuff's going on. If I call that phone, pick it up.
He asked, is that an iPhone 5 or an iPhone 4S? More importantly, is it engraved? Happy 9th anniversary, Boz? And why is Jim giving Ryan Boz a cell phone? Well, hopefully we'll find the answer to that question very, very shortly. But my friends, April 12th, the point of no return. Berwyn Eagles, the start of a huge extravaganza of professional wrestling excellence. I'm sure if former Berwyn Mayor Joseph Lancelotti was alive, he would already have a front row seat to this epic event. This is going to be something you will want to tell your grandkids about, to tell their grandkids about someday, ladies and gentlemen. Richards, Elgin, AAW Heavyweight Championship. Just signed a few minutes ago. ACH puts up his newly won Heritage Championship in his first title defense against Kyle O'Reilly. Also signed, losing team must disband, as we have the North Stash Express versus We Are Here. Plus so much more to be announced. It's going to be a wonderful night in Berwyn. The ladies of Shimmer will also be there. I am looking so forward to this event. I hope to have more next week here at AAW News. Next week, a very special episode of Blossom, of AAW News, as we are live on tape from the WrestleCon convention.
AAW. This is professional wrestling redefined.